Hi guys, so I wanted to do a video on my truck and I've been planning this one for all you guys for quite some time. So I'll be making quite a few different videos on everything I did to my truck and then reviewing each mod, because I think there's a lot of things you guys could actually benefit from my experience, because I had to go through quite a few iterations and changes. So for this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna talk about all the mods I did to my truck and then just the prices. So what did I pay? Because I know there's a lot of information online around how much things are gonna cost. So I feel like this may help you from an actual ownership perspective, because I did do my research. I tried getting the best prices possible. So I mean, and then with COVID and stuff, a lot of things being back order, so it was an interesting journey. So yeah, I'll be talking about what I paid even for the truck, what are the mods I did, and then how much I paid for each of the mod. So how much this truck actually costed me the way you it's sitting around. So stay tuned with me, and I'll be pulling at a nice parking lot so you guys can hear my voice, and then we'll get right into the video. So see you soon. Right, so that is my F250, guys. As you already know, I own one. So this is a platinum, and I got this truck I think about sometime in July in 2021, so about like 7-8 months now, and I drove it for almost 10,000 miles. So I got a platinum, and I love it. And as I said, I'm gonna do a separate review video of the truck itself and of all the mods, but in this one I just wanted to talk about everything I have done in terms of the mods and what did I pay for all these mods. And so today the weather was nice, and I thought like, hey, let's go ahead and do it, but I got stuck with quite a few things. So the sun is setting now, but I'll try to capture some nice and good footage of the truck and everything I did. So yeah, so let's start with the truck itself. So I'm gonna upload the window sticker right here, but I paid about $83,000 for the truck. So it was an $83,000 platinum just for the truck, and I got it like stock. I mean, just how the platinums come. So everything with platinum was included, but from the wheel and the lift, nothing else was there. So that's the window sticker, and it was $82,835, and the truck came with a towing package for almost $1,100. So I'll talk a little bit more about what I got in the towing package. So yeah, I mean, so let me show you the towing package. What is the difference? So this truck came with far more leaf springs. So you can see that I have 5 leaf springs, and I think the regular ones comes with just 3. And that's a regular F250. So this has the leaf spring setup from a 350. So the gross weight and all that will be the same as the 350s. So yeah, starting with the mods. So let me start with the first thing which you can see. So this truck is on 38s. Yeah, so the tires I have. So I have Nitto Ridge Grapplers, and I tried like even a Toyo RT. But I love Nitto, and I'll be doing a review on how the tires feel. But yeah, this is on Nitto Ridge Grapplers, and you can see this is size, I hope the camera is picking. So this is 38, 13.5, 22. So let me see on the other side. Oh wow, all the letterings are reverse. Let's see this side. Yeah, I got this one. So yeah, as you can see, this is 38, 13.5, R22. So this is on Nitto Ridge Grapplers, and the wheels I have, so I have TIS wheels. So yeah, I love the TIS wheels. They look great, deep dish look, and the wheels are 14 inches wide, so 22 diameter and 14 inches wide, and it's a -76 offset. So that is the reason you see a lot of stands on the truck. So that bulge is due to the offset. So it's a -76 offset, TIS wheels. I love the offset. I love everything about this. So combined, I think for the tires, and I'm gonna upload a list of what I paid in the description anyway for you guys, but I think the tires ran me like $2,900, and the wheels were about $2,100. So combined, the tire and the wheel package was $5,000. So yeah, $83,000 for the truck, And then now we are 5,000 down with just a wheel and tire. Now from a lift perspective, I have Readylift. And I know you guys will be like, why don't you have BDS and stuff? I wanted a BDS coilover. They were out of stock and there was no ETA. There was not even a Fabtech. So unfortunately, nothing better was there. And I did my research and I think these guys are doing a great job. I think they're also stock on quite a few Harley Davidson F250s and all. So this is what I have. So this is 6 inches, I think radius arm kit from Readylift, so that's why like they have a drop bracket and all. So this is a 6 inches, but since F250s already have a great height, it does look higher than 6 inches. Now I had to do a couple of things with the Readylift. So Readylift, as you know, comes with Bilstein shocks. Let me see if I can capture the shock. So my back two, if you can see, that's the shock. Let's have a look. Yeah, you can see the shock. So that one is still Bilstein, and I'll talk. So there is a story around that. But my fronts are, you will see that these are the Fox adjuster shocks. So you can see that. Yeah, so that's the adjuster with the Reservoir, and my setting is the highest, like most stiffest setting. So I think it has 9 clicks, and then I'm the 9th click because that's how I like it, and I think that gives you the best balance and steering performance and the ride quality. So yeah, so what I did was I had to get Readylift kit, and I think the kit was like $1,900. And then I went ahead and I bought these Fox adjuster shocks, which ran me, I think I'll have to look into the prices, but I think it was like $400, $450 a piece. So it's $900 to $1,000 for those 2 shocks. I did bought the rear tube, but I did not use them, and I'll talk about in a separate shock video. So I mean, yeah, I could not even sell them. They're just lying with me. So the lift kit for me was $2,000, about $2,000 for Readylift, and $1,000 for the shock. So that's about $3,000. And then now you will see some interesting things. So this is the front. So I have a very interesting setup. So I have a dual stabilizer, and this is a super lift, but it doesn't matter because I mean, as long as they use the shocks, you know, I wanted Fox. So you can see I have 2 Fox shocks. That's my stabilizer, steering stabilizer, but I also have a third, and you look in the top. Yeah, so so this is like a triple steering stabilizer, and that's also Fox, and that's, I think they make it like you can buy that one straight from Fox, not the other companies. And the reason I had to do was I mean, in this truck I have gone with 2 different setups. So my initial setup was not as aggressive, was on a modest 37, 12.5, 4.5 inches lift, and that was a single stabilizer and did brilliantly. Now when I went ahead, we put a dual, and I just did not like the feel of the steering. So I was like, okay, I had that from my previous setup, and I used that, and now it drives like a dream. So I mean, yeah, I know some of you will be like, oh, if your steering has some issues, it just dampens it. Well, I get it, everything checked. I recently had my tires and wheels balanced. I got everything checked. So it's just like, I think it dampens the movement and the wandering of these huge massive tires, and I love it this way. And one more thing on the tires, I thought I forgot to tell you. So this is interesting. I mean, this is a 13.5 inches tire, but it's mounted on a 14 inches rim. So yeah, there was a little bit of stretching, and I was initially worried, but I think this is a great setup now, and I think any one of you looking to do it can absolutely do it. So it gives you a beautiful stance, so you can see it gives you that wide look, and that's what Nitto Ridge Grapplers, it's already a very wide looking tire, so it goes perfect. And I have driven almost 11,000 miles, no problem, God's grace on it. I've gone pretty fast on these tires in wet and snow and all, so they work beautifully well. So yeah, so that's lift kit. Now the stabilizers were, I think it was like $550 for the dual, and I think about $300 for the front. So combined probably $1,000. So about $4,000 now for the shocks, the Readylift kit, and the stabilizers. And then I think I had to pay about $2,000 in labor. So some of you guys who are much smarter than me can definitely do it all yourself and save that money. But I think what it ran me was about $6,000 for the lift and all. So with the tire, the lift kit and everything, it was $11,000. Now some of the other interesting mods, let's talk. So as you can see, I have an electric retractable bed. Yeah, so this one is electric. So let's just have a look. And this is all like, this comes in platinum, so I love how platinum looks, and I like this stand. So yeah, so this is an electric, comes with this sort of a key fob, and this is by, I think, Retrax. Yeah, and then there is nice bed liner. I hope you can see that. It has an interesting work light, so that's my work light. And yeah, so this is fully electric. So let me see, try to open it. So it's all with the remote. Doesn't give me much problem. I mean, sometimes it feels very rough, so you gotta put some grease and oil into it and things are fine. So this whole bed with the bed liner and stuff, this ran me about, so the electric bed was about $2,100, and then the bed liner was about $500-600. So this thing ran me around $2,600. And now I'm trying to think, because there's so many things I did on the truck, what else was done to this truck. Oh yeah, some paint protection stuff. So if I don't know if camera is gonna catch, you can see a line. So I didn't go full PPF. So this is an Xpel Ultimate. I went this semi kit. So I did PPF of the entire front of the truck. So this is on the bumper, on the headlights, on the grill and stuff, and then this bikini cut, and then I have it on the entire rocker. So this part of the truck, I hope the camera picks. Yeah, you can see a line there. So the rocker runs all across here and then at the back. So this PPF job ran me about $2,300-2,400. I'm talking to WB Installation if we can go ahead and do the whole truck PPF, because it helps greatly with the rock chips these huge tires throw. So we'll see in future if we do that. So yeah, that was $2,400. And then I also did a ceramic on the entire truck. So there was a ceramic coating done on the whole truck. That ran me $1,600. So combined, the paint protection on this truck was about $4,000. So yeah, and I don't know, how do I forget this? So this one, so you can see my Fender Flares. So as you know, the F250s have a nice bulge, but these Fender Flares are, again, they were done separate. And my problem was, they sell the basic white. I think there is an Oxford white, so you can just buy Oxford white Fender Flares from Bushwhackers. But I have Star White paint, and nobody sells Star White. I don't know if you can see. So this is like a shimmery paint. I love the paint, by the way. So we had to actually paint it. So all my 4 Fender Flares are from Bushwhacker, because I did not like that riveted look with the nuts. I thought like this one looks far more cleaner. I bought a set of riveted one, and then we even tried it. So yeah, we did waste some money in the process, but I was like, hey, it just doesn't work and it spoils the look. This one, in my view, looks a bit more like the 450s, much cleaner look. So all the 4 Fender Flares, they make the truck look much more rugged, add a lot to the stands, as you can see from the front. So I hope the camera is picking it up. Even from the river, the river side, it looks great in my view. Let me see, I'm a little bit on the downhill, so I don't want to be rolling down while making the video and become a laughing stock for people in all these houses. My tailgates are open, but let's see if it captures. I'll have to probably go a bit to the side. But yeah, as you can see, so it looks great. So for this, I think the Fender Flares were about, I'm really running low on that. I think about like something under $1,000. But I remember what I paid. I had to pay with the painting and the job. It costed me about $1,800 to $2,000, because they had to do a little bit of work on the inner wheel well lining and stuff. So it did run me like almost like, I think, $1,800 to $2,000 for all the this job. And I'm trying to think, is that all on the external? Yeah, so I was trying to even look into one of the lists I have. So I'm like, I forgot. So I also have brake upgrade. So I did PowerStop, because after doing these trucks, I just felt that as if my brakes are overheating, or then the truck wasn't stopping the way I want. And I drive pretty spiritedly, even this giant, 9,000, 10,000 pound beast. So I upgraded to PowerStop, sorry about that. So yeah, I hope you can see the slotted and the drilled rotors. Yeah, that's the slotted and drilled. So what I did is, the calipers are the same. So I did the rotors and the pads from PowerStop. And I think the kit is around probably $1,000. But then there was a lot of like, the job costed me like $1,500 with lifting the truck and then changing everything. But it's on all 4 corners. So you can see even on the back, the slotted and the grill. So that's PowerStop. Brake run me about $1,500-1,600. And on the outside, if you can see, I did a little bit of the touch I didn't like. So this comes with chrome. We did black So this is like, and this is so interesting story. I wanted to do it body color, and they ended up painting it gloss black, and I was like, oh shit, I don't like it. But then it's so funny that with time I actually started liking it more, and I was like, I don't want to go to body color painted, because when I saw some body color painted once, I didn't like them. So this was also chrome, so we did body color for this. I was not crazily after doing a chrome delete, so I did not do my this this platinum big badge. So I liked chrome, so I left it chrome, and it matches good nicely with my toe hitch. They were telling me that you can powder coat the toe hitch, but I think since it's a toe hitch, it'll always scratch, and you can see the actual chrome. So I left chrome here. And yeah, with the toe hitch, this one is a 7-inch drop BW toe hitch. I think it was about $400. I think I should go for 9 inches. I haven't towed anything yet, so that's a funny story, but I probably will need 9 inches drop with this height of a truck, because it's still pretty high. But yeah, for now, that's what I have. So yeah, so we did this mirror cap in gloss black, and then we painted this also comes chrome, and I think the letters are also chrome. I don't even remember, but I know we did this, and the inside we painted gloss black. So that was a little bit of the custom job done here. And then this Ford logo, so this one we painted gloss black. And I think for all this gloss black painting, taking out the trim and stuff, I think I paid like about $1,000 for that. And then from outside perspective, I think we spoke about this in one of the other videos, but I had to change to this light. So this is white light, and let me see if I can light them up. Yeah, so that's how, like, I love how the indicator runs. So that's just to match, because on the top I have Cab Over America solar panel lights. Yep, they're just lit. So that runs with this remote. I talked about them in another video. Now I feel like this all matches. It's all nice and white. So that's what I did. So I think the Cab Over America lights were like $400, about $100 installation. So $400-500. And then the marker lights were another $300. I think about $350. And that was a Recon. Yeah, that was a company called Recon. And on the inside, I also did rock lights, so you can see that pod there. So I have 8 pods. I spoke about this in another video. So the rock light was cheap. I think the lights itself were like $250, but the installation was like $300-400, because there is a lot of work they have to do. They have to install the Bluetooth module. They have to run wires underneath the truck, and it has to be a good installation. And I'm happy, touch wood, no problems for last 6 months with these rock lights. So that is all on the outside. I'm trying to think, and I have lost the total money count, but let's keep continuing. So on the inside, not a lot. So the first thing, these steps, so the drop down steps, so you can see this platinum. So normally it's interesting, it just doesn't has anything written, and it's just a hard plastic, and this one is soft. So this was a custom job. You can actually have even your name written and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to go that fancy. So this one was pretty expensive, because this is a very custom job. So I think it was like $450-500 for what it is. And initially I was unsure, but this helps like prevent skidding. So for all your lady friends trying to get in this big huge beast, I was like, it's needed. So yeah, I went ahead and I did, but I'm not disappointed. I think it looks great. So there was one company, I'm forgetting the name, but that's what I paid. And then yeah, platinum carpet. So what I did, so you can see there's a lot of carbon fiber trim accents. Now I may get bored and I may tear them all off, but right now I like them. So you can see I did a lot of carbon fiber trim. So there's a carbon fiber piece, and these are just from, you can go to Amazon and find it all there. So yeah, let me see if I can show you something here. Let me switch to the white. Yeah, I tried the widescreen, but since it's pretty dark, so I think the quality was very bad. So yeah, I mean, you can see my central console is entirely in carbon fiber trim. This is a carbon fiber piece. This is all carbon fiber. This one is carbon fiber. So yeah, I mean, I think I overdid with the carbon fiber. I have some steering, some caps looking like carbon fiber, but that's a soft material. And this is a 2021. So if you guys are wondering, that's the reason it has 8 inches, because from 2022, the F250 and the Superduties have that big 12-inch screen. Now, I don't know how I feel about that, because I don't want to go make so much changes to get that one. And the aftermarkets are not very nicely integrated. And I kind of like this. I feel like it fits the truck. I mean, not throwing a hate, but I feel like somehow that big 12 inches doesn't position very well, and the columns and all just looked a bit weird to me. So I'm pretty happy with what it is. It's just the quality is a little low, but doesn't bother me. So I definitely not see it something which will make me change the whole truck. But yeah, let's see at the back. I think that was all. Trying to see. Yeah, nothing at the back. Probably some pieces here. Yeah, just these two pieces here, and on the door panel, this one, the door grip handle. So yeah, I mean, that's all I have. Everything else, I mean, this is a platinum, so I love the leather, the stitching. It does come with massage seats and stuff. But that is all, guys. And I mean, if I may have missed anything. I'm trying to think. Let me review my list quickly again. So yeah, I again realized I missed some engine mods. So I haven't done a lot on the engine mod because I would like to preserve my warranty. So I have a pedal commander, as you guys can see. So that's a pedal commander, $300. I mean, one of the best mods, honestly. I have it on my F250, no problems, no issues. It just makes the truck a whole different beast. So if any one of you is out on the fence and have a power stroke, or even like the other diesel ones, the Cumming engine, I think this is one of the must mods, and we'll talk in a separate video about pedal commander, but that's one of the best mods. And then I have an AFE Scorcher Blue. So this is a chip, and now this is not a tuning chip, so all it does is it goes on your MAF sensor, so mass airflow sensor and fuel sensor, and I think it creates a bigger turbo boost by throwing in more air and diesel. So yeah, obviously, as the name sounds, your mileage and fuel economy is gonna take a hit. So if that's a concern to you guys, this is not the mod, but I love it. I think it gives a big boost. I did have some problems with it. It was giving me an overboost condition, so I have stopped now staying because it has a small remote control and it also has an app. Now I only stay on, I think, stock or this sport setting. Not on the stock, I think sport and super sport, and that is race. So I used to love race and with a high setting on pedal commander, but I have to gone down because the truck will throw a warning prevention overboost situation. So now I stay pretty much on sport with the pedal commander on sport +4 setting, and that's just the optimal setting. And then I also have this cold air intake, that's also from AFE. So this is another AFE Scorcher. So the cold air intake, the AFE chip, and the pedal commander, that's pretty much all the engine mods. Yeah, so that's all I have, guys. So I'm gonna write a list of everything we talked about. I'm losing really the number count, but because I went back and forth and I bought some parts, I was not able to sell them. I think to me the truck probably ran like about $110,000. I think that's what was my cost. But if you do it proper way, with everything like planned, the way we were talking, I think it's possible. I was running some paper napkin math. I think it's possible to get it for like about 105 if you do it yourself and you know the right garages. So anywhere between 105, 110K, you can build a truck like this. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel, and I would really appreciate and love a subscribe. I'm trying to get better with my content. If you have any feedback, please share. And it's getting pretty chilly now again, so that's why you see me in a jacket. But yeah, I love everything, and I love the support you guys are giving me and all the comments. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you all.